Get more ways to play on every sport, baseball, golf, and Canadian football. Full swing. It started. The summer is here. And the action, where do you find it, guys?
Sports Interaction.
That's right. Canada Sportsbook. Before the game starts, live and play, or, one of the many prop bets. Doing it right since 1997. Sports Interaction makes it easy to deposit, play, and cash out. Join now to see all that sports betting has to offer. That's head to sportsinteraction.com/SDPN. That is sportsinteraction.com/SDPN. 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Patrice Bergeron, it looks as though may be back next year for one more kick at the can. Joe McDonald, or Joey McHockey, on Twitter said, hearing Patrice Bergeron has decided to return, likely on a one-year deal with the Bruins.
Can I ask a question?
No.
Someone asked me yesterday.
Of course, please.
They said, would you hate if the Leafs got him at the trade deadline?
Bergeron?
Yeah.
Would I hate if the Leafs got Bergeron?
Yeah.
No.
I want to say it was Drew.
No.
It might not have been
Why
Drew.
would I hate that?
Well, here's what I'm going to throw out. He's not available.
Well, yeah, Boston will never trade him.
If the Bruins were in last place, he wouldn't be available.
No.
I think he'd ride out the season. He has a cup. He's a lifelong Bruin. He's not going to do the Modano thing. He's not going to do the Alfredson thing. This isn't a Ray Bourque situation. I'm going to throw it out there that I would be uncomfortable with Bergeron playing anywhere else.
Yeah, it's not in the realm of possibility. Like, I don't think it's something we're looking forward to speculating on. Like, it's not happening.
No, and I don't. Boston's going to have some adversity, especially to start next season. They're going to be fine. They'll be in the mix for the playoffs, probably make it. It's one last kick at the can. Bergeron's not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. And when he does, it'll be retirement.
Timothy Liljegren, we mentioned it off the top of the show, but he has re-signed for 2 years, $1.4 million each year, which is pretty healthy.
And he'll be an RFA when it expires.
That's right. And his qualifying offer, thanks to Puckpedia for messaging me with this, they've been amazing. They have to offer him $1.5 million just to qualify him in a couple years. So that's really solid. And
you can bury almost that much.
Oh yeah, well,
it's nothing.
Dom Lucian said Timothy Liljegren was third among defenders in expected goals last season, so naturally he broke the model. He's nowhere near this good according to Dom's model, and Dom's got his model up. But he said $1.4 million is a steal since the expectation is replacement level at that price. So like he is better than a replacement level player.
Yes.
But what is Timothy Liljegren's actual role in 106 days when we go back to playing hockey again and watching the Leafs?
I think in order for the Leafs to have success, he needs to evolve into a top four defender. He did a little bit more sinking than swimming in that category.
Especially, it seemed as though the Leafs, whether rightly or wrongly, it seemed as though Keefe kind of lost, I don't want to say patience, but lost confidence in him in the postseason a little bit.
Yeah, at the first sign of trouble, he was happy to throw him aside for Justin Hall. Mm-hmm. That was a coach going right back to his security blanket.
Hall's he's a little more useful because he plays the PK. Like I feel like that's just how Keefe looks at it. And it's kind of point blank.
Liljegren
whether
plays
that's
the PK
right or
too.
not.
It's just that he trusted Hall.
Right. He has Hall on the PK unit, so he's just like, that's his spot.
So there's the answer.
Yeah.
Liljegren has to get better on the PK. And one place where I noticed when he was getting more ice time that he was pretty weak in front of the net. And that was a team-wide problem that got better when they got Lyubushkin. Boy, Liljegren was not a useful player in front of the net. That was something that got better, and he's a young player. He's going to get better in all categories. Pay attention. You're going to, listen, what an internship. You get to play with Mark Giordano. Not bad.
And you get to watch Morgan Riley play hockey every night.
Yeah, there's worse ways to be, man. There's worse ways to be. And if the Leafs do get rid of Jake Muzzin, it's going to be even more difficult to move bodies in front of the net at 5-on-5 and on the penalty kill. So that's where he's got to get better. Moving the puck, creating offense, even neutral zone defense, I have no concerns with Timothy Liljegren. You got to move some bodies, though.
Interesting. Okay.
And I don't expect Lyubushkin to come back because the contract's just going to be too much, and I don't think there's room on the cap. So there's an opening for Liljegren. If he wants more time in the lineup, like there's going to be an extra spot.
If Hall gets moved, they could bring back Lyubushkin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the Leafs want back there. I'm not going to lie.
It's sort of hard to tell, isn't it?
Yeah, like, oh yeah, we might keep Muzzin or trade him. We might keep Sandin or trade him. Yeah, I'm very confused.
CJ's been talking a little about Sandin on the Chris Johnson show, and I think it's sort of like because everybody's like, well, Sandin's got to be next, and I just don't know.
He was also the first guy we heard talk about Muzzin, so I don't know where they're leaning. You know what could happen?
What?
A big trade while we're in Montreal at the draft.
I think that's, well, I mean, we always say that's pretty much a guarantee, and then we go through an entire first round and there's no fucking trades. Like,
we have a trade to announce, and we all go, oh. And so they trade pick 27 for picks 33 and 39, and we go, boo. Boo.
I bet they're figuring out which boring trades to make right now.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the boring trades.
The qualifying offer for Sandin is only $874,000, but he's going to command more than that. Just for the contract, so it's going to be a little pricey. I don't know.
Can we point something out that we forgot in the
We can't.
Avalanche Lightning?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, fine. You know what we might not see is Gary Bettman say we have a trade to announce.
Because he has coronavirus?
Supposedly he tested positive for COVID, and that's why Bill Daly handed out the cup.
Yeah, but that's
we
a
got
week and a half from now.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
We got time.
Mhm.
But we
There's
got back-to-back commissioners not being able to hand out the trophy because Adam Silver had to miss handing out the NBA championship because he tested positive like right before
Brutal.
that game 6, and then we had Gary Bettman test positive right before this game 6, and let's see if Goodell can make it to the Super Bowl. No, it'd be Rob Manfred to the World Series would be the next one.
The one thing that everybody is starting to really notice, I've always thought this is weird too. Every time I watch the Super Bowl award, it goes to the owner. I'm so glad in hockey they do give it to the captain. It's so weird. And like when they did that with the Raptors too, right? They did
all the other leagues, they do owner first.
Boo.
Yeah. Stan Kroenke just won 2 championships in the span of 3 months. He owns the Rams and the Avalanche.
Boo.
But yeah.
He's probably pissed he didn't get to touch the cup though, isn't he?
He didn't win the Stanley Cup, He just owns the team that won the Stanley Cup.
Like you just, you get up there with your shattered body. You've gotten x-rays after every game. You're blocking shots, and here's some old guy.
Yeah.
Hoisting the trophy before you. Boo.
It was weird to see, like, they're battling. Steph Curry has this unbelievable series, and then he's not the first one to be handed the trophy. They give it to this.
Oh, but they gave him the MVP.
guy.
I'm sure that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, and like, it's not the image anybody remembers. Like, did Larry Tenenbaum get the trophy first?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't remember that. All anyone remembers is Kyle Lowry looking down at Larry O.B. like it was a newborn baby. And just, I'm going to go back and watch that when I get home.
There you go.
It was,
Yeah, I think
the warm and fuzzy.
Soccer, football around the world, they do it players first as well.
I like the way they do it because they do the so much
And
fun.
they have the fireworks and stuff
Confetti?
behind them. Yeah, and the confetti. It's really cool.